Welcome into the Grizzlies post-game show. Oh, too soon?
Oh, no.
Too soon.
Oh, no.
How about them, yo?
Oh, no.
How about them, yo?
Thank you all so much for tuning in to the PHNX Coyotes post-game show. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. Well, it's still the PHNX Coyotes podcast. I'm Leah here with PD, Craig. We have Jacob behind the Mac. We have Raz here. The Coyotes defeat the Vancouver Canucks 4-3 in overtime.
What? Raz is not happy about that, by the way.
What?
Oh, my
Is that a playoff team?
goodness.
Is that a playoff team? Is that a team competing for the Stanley Cup right now? I'm not
Allegedly.
sure, Talk. You better get that shit together up there in Vancouver. I was not impressed with Vancouver Canucks. And I'll tell you this. That's a team that's trying to compete to win the Pacific Division, has to beat Edmonton so they can guarantee their home ice throughout the playoffs. And they're facing a team that went through all the stuff that we went through today, and we don't want to do this. So I can't imagine how they wanted to play.
Yeah.
And they still lose to that team in overtime. I don't understand it.
So it was an unimpressive performance, is what you're telling me? Because I wouldn't know.
I didn't see the speed. Yeah. See, Craig was on the phone most of tonight's tilt. I would have to say he'd check in every once in a while. What's the score? Who scored? Okay, don't care. And he'd leave again. Just checking. That's okay. It's hard. It's hard for Coyotes fans today. This is hard for us to come in here and go, hey, let's talk about the hockey game. It really
You know
is.
what else is hard? It's been a long day, and you guys are kind of ripe. I'm just going to say it, though. We don't smell so good right now. So it's
Whoa.
been a long day. It's been a long day. It's
I put
warm
on
in here.
deodorant.
I mean, we did a lot of walking around
perfume.
downtown Phoenix in
I'm
the
not
heat.
sure where that
Oh.
came from.
What's that? What is that?
It's mint.
Oh, it's more than breath, Jacob. It's
I'm not
honestly
so
more
sure where
than
that
breath.
came from.
No, personally.
I'm moderately offended. Moderately offended. How about this, Greg? How about all of these young stars for the former Arizona Coyotes coming out and showing us, like, just shoving it up our rear end? Just going, okay, Dylan, Gunther, and Cooley, we're really good. Suck on that as we leave town.
Yeah.
Like,
Gunther was so good tonight.
it's one of those games you want to be excited about. You go, oh my God, we drafted so well, we developed so well. Who cares?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if they finish 5th or 7th or 9th for last. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's so disheartening. But at least we could see they according to their Twitter, they were able to shut out the noise. So, I mean, good on them. Good on them. They shut out the noise. Really?
I have to say, I'm very impressed. All day long, I thought that I was like, this is the Canucks. Take the puck line, take the money line, take the over.
Thanks, Leah.
You had that well before
Literally
I said
losing
it.
my job, and I nailed and hammered this one. Hammered it hard. Like, buddy, I'm going to pay my mortgage for the next 3 months on this Vancouver Canuck game. They can't win. The goalie's on Twitter saying, I'm not sure if I want to be here. The starting fucking goalie. Like, hammer it. Hit the Canucks hard. Need to win. Baby needs the mortgage payment. By the way, it didn't work out so good.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the Coyotes because,
Yeah, me too.
Before the game,
Good on 'em.
Todd Walsh interviewed head coach Andre Tourigny, and he said, I can tell you the exact date that we got this news the first time. It was January 24th, and we didn't respond well, and that's when they lost 14 straight games. So I thought, today's news was way more devastating than the January 24th thing, and they found a way. And yes, they let it go. They were up and Vancouver came back and tied it. But, for those guys to have any joy in the locker room tonight, I'm happy for them. I'm proud. I'm impressed. Seriously. I know we're sitting here and
All dressed in black, by the way.
all dressed in black. It's been hard for us. In full transparency, it's really hard to get up and do this after spending an hour and a half this afternoon talking about the potential / likely end of this franchise.
The final chapter?
Yeah, here in Arizona, and to then have to talk about a game it just feels extremely difficult to do. So the team, credit to them, they came out and got a win. And at this point, I don't know how much we really care about where they are in the standings. Doesn't really affect us anymore.
I literally know how much we care. We don't.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm not being flippant or silly or funny. I don't care, and that's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Because I've cared about this franchise for so long that it was my life, literally my life, and I came home and wore wins and losses around my family day after day, and it really mattered. And I'm sorry for these last 4 games; it doesn't matter to me. And I'm frustrated. I'm angry. And I it's hard for me to sit here and say I don't care, but I don't. And I sit and it made it even worse seeing how well they played. And I don't think that this was a great game by either team. I'll be honest. I don't think Vancouver skated well. I didn't think they played fast. I think they played down to their opponent. I don't think either team played well offensively. But when you look at Dylan Guenther, what he did tonight with +4, he got 1 goal and 3 assists, and you go, that's really good. He's a good player. It's a good draft pick.
Yep.
And you go, okay, he went back to Seattle to play junior. He went down to the American League and he paid his dues. And he's come out and we played like this. This is exactly what you talked about, overbaking him and seeing him play like this. And this is exactly, as a fan of this franchise, this is exactly what you want to see from Dylan Guenther. And it's hard to see all of this. And we've been there with him. We've been there through the draft till right now. And to think that he's going to leave this community to go do this somewhere else is really, really, really hard.
And I think you're echoing what fans were saying today, you know, with all this news. And we're not going to talk about the arena, by the way.
Watch the other
we
show.
talked about it for an hour and a half
I think
this afternoon.
Jacob was putting the link in the
I will
Discord.
put the link in the chat.
In the chat,
and I
sorry.
will pin it for
Yeah.
anybody who wants to talk arena.
Yeah. Yes.
It'll be there. We're not going to talk about that.
And we're going to talk about it more tomorrow.
But the sentiment today was, you know, they might come back in 5 years in expansion. Honestly, our thumbnail says it all. HK, right?
Who cares?
People have invested so much time and emotion and money into this rebuild, doing it the right way, and now the rug is being pulled out from under them, and they're told, wait until the 2030s. You know what?
Yeah. That is hard. And the funny part is we talk about the development and you talk about the rebuild. And we started the rebuild reminder here the first year of PHNX Coyotes.
Yeah.
And we bought in. We were a part of this. We said, we're on board. We're on board, ownership and management. We're going to sit here and go through this ride with you. And I thought we did it with our heads held high and a smile on our face. And we go, we're on board. We're in. And we're almost there. And you can really see the end of the tunnel for the first time in that 3-year span. You see the tunnel and you go, gosh, there's some really good players coming. And it's hard.
Yeah.
And I will say this to the fans, hockey fans in Salt Lake City. They're getting a good hockey team on paper right now.
Yeah.
We'll see what that team looks like in October.
Right.
We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But let's first take a look at the numbers in this one, presented by Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's #1 credit union. Named by Forbes, shots on goal, 26 for the Canucks, 18 for the Coyotes. This was a snooze of a shots on goal game. We were the whole time thinking, really? Sure. Oh my gosh. Coyotes 0 for 5 on the power play. Canucks 1 for 4. Face-offs, Vancouver had 66. Coyotes had 34%. And shot attempts, the Canucks had 75 shot attempts to the Coyotes 37.
Yeah, but you look at the shots, and the truth is, after 2 periods, it's 12-11. It was so boring. It was a boring hockey game. And it's funny because I was talking to Raz, who's a big Vancouver Canuck fan, during the game, and you're like, where's that offensive push? Where's the Vancouver Canuck team we talked about? Where's Besser and Pedersen and the guys that are really supposed to lead the team? And I know they're playing the Arizona Coyotes, and it's hard for them to get up for that game too. I get that. But this is for me, if I'm on the coaching staff, it's a red flag for me getting into the playoffs. I'm concerned that that's the effort my team had. I will say this for Vancouver, without their all-star goalie, Thatcher Demko, who's having career numbers and save percentage of goals against, he's been out of the lineup for a while with an injury. I do think this team plays better with him in the lineup. I think they have a different jump and step. So hopefully they get him back for their sake and for Rick Tocchet. I want to see Rick Tocchet succeed right now. I'm really rooting for Rick Tocchet and the Vancouver Canucks. I want to see him do well. And partly because he was criticized so harshly here in Arizona for his inability to coach. And now he's going to be a Jack Adams finalist. He's taking a team to first place in his division. And we'll see what he does in the playoffs. And it's all a matter of having players that are good.
They're in some danger again. Like I keep thinking they're putting it away, and then they have a performance like this. They're 4 points up on Edmonton. but Edmonton has 2 games in hand. I know that Vancouver's leading in regulation wins, but this is still a race for this division title.
It is. It is. And hats off to the Edmonton Oilers. What they've been able to do from the first 20 games of the season when we laughed at them and they fired their coach, and what they've done since then is absolutely remarkable. I still don't like the team, and then we'll talk about that in the playoffs. I think playoff hockey is different. I don't care what anybody says, and you have to be built for the playoffs, and I don't think the Edmonton Oilers are built for it. I don't think they get through the first round. I just don't like them. And we'll see where hopefully I'm still here talking about playoff hockey, and we get to talk about playoff brackets and stuff. And sincerely, I don't know, but I hope I am, because I have a lot of opinions and I like to share them.
Oh boy. All right. Well, in this game, you mentioned it already. Gunther, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points plus 4. Logan Cooley, overtime game winner, 1 assist, 2 points plus 4. Kolyachonok called up today. Yep. They sent Max Zuber back down. He comes up, scores a goal, 1 assist plus 2. Lawson Krause, 1 assist plus 3. None of those people are the Desert Dog tonight.
Nope.
Because tonight's Desert Dog is the fans. Coyotes fans have that Desert Dog in them for putting up with this shit. So Coyotes fans, I mean, the most unanimous vote of the season, on who has that Desert Dog in you. Coyotes fans for dealing with this shit. So congrats, Coyotes fans. At least you'll always say on Wednesday, April 10th, we had that Desert Dog.
We had that Desert Dog.
So everything's fine, right?
Yeah, and who didn't have Kolyachonok on their bingo card today?
How about Josh Brown?
Josh Brown and
Kolyachonok.
Give the team a 2-1 lead behind Brown and Kolyachonok. Woo!
Hey, they're getting offense from their blue line. That's what we've been asking for all season, right?
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, as they battle for 5th worst, and they've tied now the Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa Senators. Good on you.
They're past them now with a win. They had the nerve to win in overtime. So
there's a little part of me that wants them to just win out now, to jump over those teams. Oh, Salt Lake has to pick 8th or 9th. Oh, so sorry for you guys. That sucks. And you dropped 2 spots and you're picking 11th. Oh, except Bill might be the guy making the picks, and I want Bill to do well, so I like Bill. So. But they're coming back in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years. So everything's okay. So just hang on. Expansion's coming.
Happy birthday, Dylan Gunther, by the way.
Was it his birthday?
It's his birthday.
For real?
It's also...
He's 21. We talked about it on Walking and Talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which
that makes me sad, too.
Dylan Gunther, it's his birthday. It's also Danielle's birthday. That's why Danielle has the night off. So everybody go wish Danielle a very happy birthday. But Dylan Gunther, he had the 3rd most points on the Coyotes since being called up on January 7th, coming into tonight. And he has surpassed his AHL point total on the Roadrunners from earlier this season tonight. So huge accomplishment from him. But I don't really want to talk about it because it makes me too sad. So one thing I can promise that we can look forward to is we are still going to do our meetup on April 20th in Tucson, because we want to, no matter what happens. So
I will be there.
We're going to be eating and drinking at Illegal Pete's in Tucson on Saturday, April 20th at 5 p.m. And then we're going to the season finale of the Tucson Roadrunners at 7 p.m. at Tucson Arena. We want you to join us. You can RSVP on our website right now. Go phnx.com/events. It's free to RSVP, but we'd love to know you're coming. And also on that RSVP tab is a link to buy Roadrunners tickets for 40% off. So there's still time to buy. We'd love to see everybody in just about a week and a half. So we're doing it.
I'm
no
really
matter
excited
what.
about that. And I know we've kidded around a lot today, but we don't know where this is going to go. Again, we talked to some experts saying that there's a very good chance that this team leaves. I think this would be a great opportunity for all of us to get together again.
Yeah,
the diehards to get together again. I know we've had great times down in Tucson, and we can go root for a Tucson Roadrunner team that's trying to get into the playoffs. Everybody can eat their mini donuts and have fun. And I think that's important that this group continues to stay together and continue this community that we've built here at PHNX over this time. So please come down to Tucson.
Absolutely. And maybe we'll give out some picks on Prize Picks.
I'll do it.
The more than, the less than. Tonight would have been a great game for it. I feel like there was a lot of stuff that could have happened. I've been loving Prize Picks. You just pick more than or less than. You can mix sports. You can mix teams. You could do it just for one game, but you have to pick for both teams. All you do is select more than or less than, and you can win yourself some money over at Prize Picks. And with the NBA, with the NHL, with the MLB, use Prize Picks. It's a ton of fun, and it's right now they want to give you money. They're going to do a deposit match up to $100 when you deposit money in Prize Picks. So why not take advantage of that? They're literally giving you free money. Go to prizepicks.com/PHNX and use code PHNX for a first deposit match up to $100. That's prizepicks.com/PHNX and use code PHNX. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.
And then do like all three of us did today. And you should probably do it now. I would if I was home, but I actually stopped, so I'm actually okay. Have a Four Peaks. Because Four Peaks is the official beer of PHNX. And what better time than now? I think it suits the mood. And that's one thing we say about Four Peaks is they have a beer to suit every mood, every type of weather, every event, day or night. There is a Four Peaks to match. And we went, I'd have to say Lee and I went with a little more citrusy today. Peachy, I'm not sure where Craig goes. He did not go IPA. I know that. You know what? Craig actually had a few kit lifters. We love our Four Peaks here, and that's not a joke. It was the official beer of Craig Morgan's St. Patrick's Day party.
It was.
And you can ask my wife about my kilt lifter experience. I'll leave it at that. But they have a new beer. And it's called Bad Birdie Juicy Golden Ale. It's a collaboration between Four Peaks and Bad Birdie. Super drinkable and the perfect companion at the tea box or in your
Golf
fridge.
season.
Visit fourpeaks.com/locators to find all of your favorite beers and events. Check out at Four Peaks Brew or at Four Peaks Pub to keep up with the latest in Arizona's hometown brew. You must be 21 or older to drink Four Peaks, and please enjoy responsibly.
Speaking of drinking,
Oh,
Speaking of drinking.
and I
boy.
promise, like, I know we're disheveled. We're disheveled
yes.
right now because we've been here a long time. It's been an emotional day.
Yes.
Stop it.
I don't. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting
I
it.
don't
Are
think
you?
it smells at all.
I don't know.
This way.
I'm not sure. I think it might be him. Come
I
on.
know. Wow.
It might be me.
Anywho, I promise we're sober now.
Yeah, this is several hours ago.
We're disheveled because it's been a long day.
Been a
We're
long day.
tired.
It's been a day.
We're emotionally drained. Like this is after dark, literally, and after darkness. Like that is tonight's
Approaching
vibe.
midnight.
But you know, PD and Craig and I, we went and we had
We did.
dinner. We had some beers, and then we were walking back to the studio. And Craig wanted to stop for a coffee.
I did.
The coffee place also happened to be a bar.
Fair.
So
It
we
was.
said, okay, we'll take a shot. Why not?
Why not?
So we did a little toast, and here's the toast. All right, this one goes to the PHNX diehards and all you've been through with us. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I think I just spilled on myself.
The funny part there is, I think I might have been able to have 3 by the time Craig finished, and he spilled half of it on
Well,
his
that's
shirt.
why I don't smell, because I poured alcohol on myself.
That's true. It evaporated.
Yes.
But that was the kind of, and I will say this because I don't leave my house like ever. But it's actually kind of fun in downtown Phoenix.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of that
Roosevelt Rose
Roosevelt.
Also, it was so
Roosevelt
funny.
Rose fun.
'cause
Roro.
That one, we walked in and we said, we've had a bad day. We need a shot. Make us something. And she was like, okay.
I got it.
And then she goes, yeah, this is based on astrology. I'm a Cancer.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
Like, it was actually hilarious.
It was a good
It was
shot, too.
very good.
It was very
I
good.
can't remember what she said other than watermelon.
It was good.
Something watermelon.
It was really good. It was tasty.
Yeah,
Don't
it
know
was.
where we were.
Nope.
Don't remember. Doesn't matter.
That was, honestly, let's be.
Wait, can we?
That
can
was
we,
1 beer and 2 shots in
Can
at
we
that
see the
point.
other
So
one?
yeah.
Yeah. So we then, we didn't make it that far. We then, another bar. So this is the next one.
This is.
You, Coyotes Nation. Cheers.
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 Yeah, let's go. That's our day today.
Yep.
That's the mood. If you want to know the vibe, that was the vibe. And it's great. And you know what? We'll laugh and have fun. That makes me happy. Okay, after the day. And the Politicat's here.
Wow.
I know.
Politicat, where are you right now?
Politicat.
Michael's-
In what nation are you right now? Where are you?
Michael said it was the "We're committed to Phoenix" tone.
It was. It was. Oh, if I hear that shit one more time too.
The what?
That we're committed to Arizona.
Oh, boy.
If I see that goddamn video one more time, we're committed to Arizona and an arena here. Really? Did they not watch our show? Like, I'm guessing you're not that committed. But maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, Alex and Javier, because I saw you guys telling me how committed you are, and then I read today that they're leaving.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound committed to me. And committed to me doesn't mean 5 years, 7 years, 10 years down the road. That's not committed.
No.
That's not committed to your fan base. Come on. Like, really?
And as we discussed earlier, again, we're not going to talk about the arena, but I'm not sure that the fan base is going to be committed to this ownership group after this fiasco.
Oh, yeah, we'll be right there. We'll line up for season tickets 7 years from now.
Yeah.
Fox is Leah holding the camera because she's the tallest.
I know. Yeah, thanks.
Ain't
Thanks,
wrong.
buddy. Yeah. Speaking truth.
Cosmic
Like it.
Coyote, I've been in a bad mood all day, but the drinking
Should've
energy
borrowed,
is helping me
Raz's
deal with
Crocs when we went today. So I would've been a
You know
little
what's
taller.
funny though, because I've been moderately harsh on the ownership and management group today. What if the team stays now and they like revoke my credential?
Yeah.
Man, was it worth it? Man, probably.
Listen, we gotta speak the truth. We
Yeah.
gotta call things like we see
Yeah.
them, and there are a lot of unhappy people in this fan base.
Yeah, and
about
I
the
think
way
we're
this
just
has been
speaking for them,
approached.
right, Craig?
Yes,
I
we
really do.
absolutely are.
And I think to see those, and I talked to people today that sent me that tweet saying right after we're committed to Arizona in the rink in the middle of the day today after all of that stuff hit. I just think that's insensitive.
Yep.
I think that I don't think that's being fair to your fan base. I think it's almost rude to your fan base. It's like rubbing it in their faces. Like, really? Like, honestly, I would have liked to have seen their Twitter just shut down today. And I'm not being funny or comical. You know what? Just back off today.
Yep.
Just quiet.
Yeah.
It's let everybody.
Block out the noise.
Yeah.
If you're not going to comment on these reports,
Yeah.
you might not want to comment on anything.
Right. Fair.
Just as I tweeted,
Yeah.
read the room.
Yeah.
You should have just shut up today.
Yeah, I agree.
We
Well,
will.
I said shut up again. I shouldn't be saying
Don't
shut
say
up.
that word.
I
We've
know,
had to
people
deal with
get
that
angry
all
with
day
me.
today.
But just, yeah, seriously. Just
It was
keep-
him.
Keep
It was
quiet
him. It
today.
wasn't me.
It was me. I lose myself sometimes.
We will be talking about this more tomorrow.
Yeah, we will.
Let's get to some super chats on this show, Jacob, if we may. We'll start with Mike. No, I don't want to talk about this. Okay.
You can just say thank you for your super chat. We will address this.
Oh, we can.
No, we'll
we can
say
read
it.
this.
Mike's
Okay.
Mike's here all the
If-
time.
yeah,
Mike's here.
Mike's here. If they are moving, why would the NHL be making two schedules?
Because it's not done yet, Mike.
Yes.
99%, 95%,
90 to 95 is what.
90 to 95 is what Frank
Frank
Cervelli
Cervelli
said, and that is not done. Hey, I've said this before, and people think say what they want. They've been here before.
Yeah.
I do believe this is different, but I've been here before. Until those lawyers sign the papers and the doors close and the moving vans pull away, there's always still a chance. So that's why they have two schedules.
Okay, next one from Detached09. Question for the group. If the rumors turn out to be true, do you
Ooh.
follow the team to Utah or...
Do we follow the team?
No.
No.
But have you been in Arizona? No. I heard it snows there. Hard no.
Hard no.
But did you see the weather here today?
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if I'll watch, to be honest. Probably not.
I don't know. I can't speak for
I don't know.
what
I know
it'll look
this.
like,
I
but
know.
no,
I know
I'm not
the-
going to Salt Lake
The
City.
year after the team let me go, that next year I didn't watch a game. Couldn't watch it. I didn't want to see. I'd see my friends on the bench. I couldn't watch it. So this, I think, will have a similar feeling. I think,
Yeah.
but absolutely no. I would. And to be fair, there's a lot of staff people that aren't going either, and there's a lot of staff that don't have the choice because they're not being asked to go. But I think there's going to be people that are asked to go that don't go. I know. Again, look outside. I saw like everybody keeps telling me it's nice. I lived in Southeast Idaho, 2 hours from Salt Lake. Dude, it snows like a lot. Like a lot. Like they get dumped on. That's why they have ski resorts there. I know who won't have a golf course in his backyard. Number 9. Number 9 will not be chipping green and putting in his backyard in February in Salt Lake.
All right, $5 from John. Would it be surprised if these boys went out playing for the entirety of fans in the desert? Let's go upset some playoff teams.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. SH Research. I was 9 when the Thrashers left. I used to run around my house reenacting highlights during games. When they left, I didn't watch hockey until I was 21. I'm crushed for the kids in Arizona right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see what happens at the Ice Den in youth hockey numbers. I don't think it'll be impacted immediately.
No, but
But it
it'll
will
have
be
an impact.
impacted.
It will. And
It'll
it's
take time, and maybe that next Austin Matthews or Matthew Nyes or Josh Doan doesn't play hockey.
Yeah, because
and that's
who you're
too bad.
watching, who's your role model
Yep.
now. Yep.
Yeah, and that's too bad. That hits me pretty hard.
Yep.
Because I've been really involved with the youth hockey in this town for a very long time, and that's really disappointing that they don't have those role models.
The Extra Shift podcast sent us a super chat. Happy they got the win today. Gives everyone something to smile about briefly, which was needed.
Cool.
Definitely needed a smile today. NBarn182, going to miss these post games. good game, I guess, question mark. That's how we feel too at Barn. So yeah, good game, I guess. Adam said, thank you for sharing positive vibes. It's so much more than hockey. It's years of memories, family, and our hometown team. I hope this isn't it, but if it is, it's been an honor to cheer alongside
that's really
you.
nice.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Adam. That's
Adam.
really cool. Thank you.
Angela said, I have no regrets becoming a diehard. So grateful to be part of this community.
And there's her puppy, which we met at the Hole in the Rock.
Yes.
Met the puppy at the Hole in the Rock.
Thank you, Angela, and we're very grateful to have you as a diehard. SZ said, love you all. We love you too, and thank you for being a diehard as well. Sean said, how many beers deep are you, PD? Over, under the shot on goals by the Coyotes?
The interesting fact here, Sean, and here's probably because I am a responsible adult and we say please drink responsibly.
Correct.
I do believe if I would have had different transportation home, the outcome may have been different. So stay tuned because there's a very good chance I do one of these last 4 games from home.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Just you might want to tune into that one.
Oh my goodness. Cody said, thank you guys for everything this year. What ideas does everyone have for my sign directed at the ownership for the last game?
Wow. I think we need to think
I
on
don't
that.
know, Cody. Yeah, let's think
I
on
do
that.
need to think on that because I do think I'm trying to decide what direction to go with this because this is an important, monumental game in the history of this franchise. And I don't know if we go... I have a hard time thanking them. That's really hard for me. That doesn't feel like the right vibe. I also don't want to throw a bunch of hate out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that. That's not my vibe either. So I'm not sure where I'm going with it. I do think stay tuned.
think that's
We've
fair.
got creative people here, not here, but here in PHNX, not at this table. But give us a
Cody,
few
we'll
days.
get back. And if you're
Yeah.
in Discord, this is a good Discord discussion
Yeah,
as well.
I like
think. Yeah. Spencer said, at least we don't have to worry about the
Again,
flooding.
that's fair. That is fair. The flood mitigation.
I wonder if that tipped the scales.
It might have.
You know,
With the
fear-
floods that they
fear
get
of
there at the
floods.
101 in Scottsdale,
Or maybe it was the Scottsdale
maybe
mayor.
what's the difference? The Scottsdale mayor. It's funny because yesterday people were concerned about the Scottsdale mayor. I
Half of
noticed
Canada was concerned about the Scottsdale
clearly
mayor.
it was not a
Killing the
narrative
deal.
today. Not a narrative today. Sorry, the Scottsdale mayor. You're fine. You're good. I will say this, Scottsdale mayor, if you're listening, and I know you do watch our show, widen Scottsdale Road for God's sakes, please. I'm tired of this shit. I can't get home. Like, Scottsdale Road is horrific. The 2 roads to the east and the 2 roads to the rest, you got fixed. And you say it's not your infrastructure? Buddy, this one's on your map. Get on it. Scottsdale Road. Get it going. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh my
Hey, I'm
goodness.
only here for a few more times. Like enjoy
Get
this
everything
shit.
off your chest, buddy.
I am.
Yeah.
If you want to see PD unrailed and unhinged, stay tuned because I got nothing left, man. What am I going to lose? What are you going to fire me? Can't fire me twice. I already told that to the Coyotes. Like, what are they going to do? Fire me again? Can't do it. Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness. Ethan said, I've loved watching the last 3 seasons with you all. You've made it fun to be a Yotes fan in Canada. Much love.
We
Guys,
love
met
Ethan. And we just
too.
met Ethan and
Yeah.
And his wife.
and his wife on their honeymoon, and they got new jerseys. I mean, not New Jersey, but new Coyotes jersey. It was great. It was a great
that was
weekend.
just a cool trip they took.
Yeah, it's really
period,
cool.
for
They
their
got
sites.
and they got to experience the mullet for potentially one of the last times. It's not the final chapter. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well,
And Shelby
whether it's
and I got a little bond. We talk about our gas gauges often. Shelby, I'm right there for you, Shelby.
PD with an epic Scottsdale Road rant before the show.
Yes,
You know
true.
what? You know what? There's a lot of on Scottsdale Road.
I don't know.
Circle K's.
There is one literally across the street from where the new arena was going to be that they say there's still going to be, but I doubt is going to be, even though they say it's going to be because they're committed to Arizona. There's going to be an arena there, but we'll see. But there is a Circle K there, and that is there.
There's Circle K's, whether it's the Phoenix side or the Scottsdale
It's true.
side. There are Circle K's. There's Circle K's even in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Are there?
So it doesn't matter where you live because you can join the Inner Circle for free today. Save 25 cents per gallon on your first 5 Phillips, 3 cents per gallon. After that, get a bunch of free stuff on the Circle K app, which is a great app, by the way. And all you have to do when you pull up to the pump is put in your phone number and you get your savings right there. So you can join the Inner Circle for free by downloading the Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit circlek.com for details.
And then play the Arizona Lottery and their new game, which is called Arizona Adventure. And there's 3 ways to win. Scratch the tickets that have 3 iconic landscapes of Arizona, not Utah, Arizona. Just check in. And then go in and check in some of the geocoded
Geolocated?
geolocated locations. There's 10 of them across the state. I don't understand what that means, but apparently it's important. I've got an important text coming in. Sorry, Arizona Lottery. So I don't know if it's team related or not. I'm sorry. 3 important landscapes. We did that. You don't have to pay. Just sign up and say I'm here, and then they register you to win prizes and money. And then you can also enter your tickets online for a chance to win $1 million in cash and Arizona travel prizes. The Arizona Lottery is not just about playing games and winning prizes. It is also about giving back to the state and its communities. Visit azadventure.com for more information on how you can take an adventure for a chance to win $1 million in cash and Arizona travel prizes. Is Jason Rudy watching the show right now from the truck?
You tell me.
I'm not quite sure. It's kind of a cryptic message from Jason Rudy.
Okay.
Jason Rudy, truck driver, a really good friend of mine, another one of those employees that's affected by all of this mess. And again, when we talked about this today, and I'm not going back into it too deep, but Jason Rudy is one of those guys where families are affected. And it affects real people and real livelihoods. And Jason's been a part of the NHL community here in Arizona for an extremely long time. And I had a chance to talk to him on the phone today. I talked to a lot of guys on the phone today. And I hope and I want to continue to be the voice of the people that don't have a voice.
There's a guy who busts his tail, huh?
He works. God, those guys work hard. Man, they work hard.
I know.
So thanks, Jason Rudy, for all you do for this Arizona Coyote team and all you've done for several years. And I wish you the best of luck. I don't know what's in your future, buddy. I really don't. But you're going to be a success. I'm not worried.
Well, let's take a look at the punch card, which has just gotten a lot sadder because it's now just a countdown to the end. Just 3 games to go here, and we will still be live after all of them, no matter what, because that's what we do here at PHNX. So 3 games to go, 2 against Edmonton, 1 against Calgary, 1 more at home on next Wednesday. 1 week from today, there's just 1 week left.
That's incredible to me, and I know this is hard to believe, but I can't wrap my head around it yet.
I know.
It's all so fast from what we were talking about. Oh, let's make it to the auction and just bring your checkbook and he's all money where your mouth is to this. Yeah. And I don't know. Clearly, I don't want it to end. I'm just not sure how I feel about it yet.
Yeah, and me too. Like, and a few people have reached out to me asking if I'm going to write something about this, and I am. I'm going to put thoughts in a story at some point, probably in a column at some point. First of all, I need some time to do it and some rest and some perspective on this. Yeah. But I will gather my thoughts and definitely put something down.
Yeah, and also, it's still not 100% certain and confirmed, and until it is, I know we're kind of talking with some certainty tonight. It feels that way based on everything we were told today. Mm-hmm. It seems that way, but I just want to clarify that as well.
Yeah. And we don't want to give any false hope that, hey, if you make your signs and sign the petitions, no, none of that's going to help. I'm sorry. Somebody texted me and said, hey, what can I do to help? It's nothing.
It's out of your hands.
It's out of your hands.
Yeah,
and we're past that point. It's not about petitioning and knocking on doors. It's way past that. This is really, honestly, and this is the way I see it. You know what this comes down to? It comes down to Alex Morello.
Yeah,
and if he has a change of heart and he decides that there's a different plan for his family and the ownership of this team, otherwise I don't see this changing.
Let's read a couple of more super chats before we wrap up here. Mike said, I'll drive UPD with my gas gauge on less than 20 miles. Love the show, but I'm sad.
Swear to God, if I got down to 20 miles, I might walk. I might go walk, get a gas tank, and walk back to my car and fill up, just so I don't go below 20. I might.
Oh, this bit will live on forever.
It's true.
Windy City Hockey said, my thoughts go out to you guys, all you Coyotes fans, the employees of the team, because you guys deserve better, not the BS that is happening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Windy City.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Lorcan sends us a super chat. Big Sads from Australia. Got on the Yotes wagon after seeing our first ever hockey game in Melbourne, and I've been watching the post-game shows all season.
Wow.
Best of luck.
Thank you
to
for
all
that.
of you at PHNX.
Can you imagine the vibes and the feeling back then?
Yeah.
How we were all feeling optimistic and all these young players and how good we were feeling then and how we feel today. Yeah, that's really sad.
That's sad.
It is sad.
It's still a good trip, though.
I literally wouldn't know.
Really like Melbourne.
Yeah.
I should have gone now. I have some little bit of FOMO. Like, I wish I could rewind the clock, and I wouldn't have gone. There's no way. I wouldn't go. No.
Well, anything else tonight?
I've literally, the only thing I want to say about the game, and it's not about the game per se, it's Dylan Guenther and Logan Cooley. And I think that this is what we've been hoping for and waiting for when Bill Armstrong talked about a rebuild. And I think we really saw glimpses of that tonight. Not only their chemistry, but their ability to create offense. And I thought their excitement and they're having fun playing the game. I think it was fun to watch, and I hope we get to see a little bit more of that over the next few games.
Not many left, so yeah.
No.
Let's hope.
3 to go.
But we'll be
to
there
go.
for all of them.
We will.
Yep, absolutely. We
Yeah,
will.
we're here.
And by the way, on that note,
Yes.
it's going to be interesting that final night, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I haven't had time to reflect because literally this all started to hit this morning, where it really turned from maybe to oh no, and I think we all need as a group here and the diehards that needed time to digest how we're going to deal with this on the last night, and I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know we're all going to go to the game.
Yeah.
I saw there's a suggestion maybe we should all go meet up at Four Peaks beforehand. I'm not sure how we're going to handle it. I don't know. But stay tuned. And whatever we decide to do, this community's been amazing. It's an amazing community, and the tightness that they have amongst each other. We've seen it across the PHNX platforms, and this group is a very unique group of people. And just because there's no hockey doesn't mean we still don't think of you, and we're still not part of this hockey community in this state.
Yeah, we're going to talk more about all of this tomorrow, kind of sleep on it and process some more feelings. So tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Again, if you want to go back and watch our hour-and-a-half show where we really process this with Frank Saravalli, with Elliot Friedman, it's up right now on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Also, wherever you get your podcasts as well. PHNX
we'll address some other angles of this as well.
Yeah, there's
definitely.
still
there's plenty more to talk
there's
about.
a lot more, and I feel like we're all just kind of fried tonight, and there's going to be a lot more tomorrow that once we get a full night's rest and kind of just come tomorrow. So we hope to see everybody there again tomorrow as well. And yeah, it's not over till it's over, and we'll be there till the end.
Yep.
So that's that. Hazmat sent us a super chat. I've said it many times, but thank you for all the coverage and entertainment over the years. You've made the rebuild and drama surrounding the team enjoyable every day. Thank you, Hazmat. Appreciate that. And CHR Research sent us a super chat. Silver lining the meltdown on Canadian Twitter when they announced Phoenix and Atlanta as the next
not Quebec. Oh,
Ooh,
put on my
oopsie.
surprised hat.
A couple more. Ruler 14. This team needs to live and thrive or cease. We have endured for long enough. Put me out of my misery.
We said the same
please.
thing today. We've said the same thing.
And then Chris said, thanks for everything. Looking forward to you guys playing us out on this sinking ship. I think that's a very good image.
It is.
The
Titanic analogy.
The Titanic.
And we're just playing
like
the
it.
violin on the
Maybe
way
that's
down.
it. Yeah, we should have a band.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, that's it for us tonight. Thank you so much again, everybody, for watching. We sincerely appreciate you. Hit the like button on this video. Make sure you hit the 5 stars wherever you get your podcast. Leave us a nice little review. It means a lot. And support PHNX. Become a diehard. Go phnx.com/diehard. Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere, because PHNX Sports deserves so much support, whether we're covering hockey or not, or covering the Coyotes or not. But we will be here till the very end, like we said. It's been a day. We appreciate you all. You can follow us on Twitter at Liam Merrill, at S. Peters Hockey, at Craig S. Morgan, at Jacob_Franklin4. Wish Danielle a happy birthday at Abrica Danielle. And you can follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_Coyotes. Get some rest, everybody. And we will see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
We all silly like the mayor.